Okay. Executive call screener. Matt is screening this call. So we did this show, The Party Zone. It was kind of like a party that got out of control because people were hitting us hard that we were too brainy. A couple weeks ago with our... yeah, that's right. We were too brainy with that book about Big Country and Culture Club records. You're right. We were going too brainy on that one. I'm sorry. So we took it back a notch. And we partied. Party Zone style. Now I've gotten emails complaining about the Party Zone. So let's find a nice middle ground now, everybody, where we can all be happy. Do you want Party Zone? Do you want egghead stuff? Do you want the show as normal? What do you want? I'm here to give you what you want. 201-200-9368. Or you can hit the email at friendsoftom.com. Matt is screening away. Fantastic. Screeny McScreener. Screen. How about that Super Bowl, everybody? Wild stuff, huh? Super Bowl fever. I'm not complaining. I made $650,000 on it. Something tells me the phones are just going to be horrifying tonight. Something tells me. I don't know what it is. Got a bad feeling about tonight's show. So far I've seen 6 calls come in and not one has been airworthy, which is horrifying. Let this guy go through. I don't care what he wants to talk about. I need to test the phones. There we go. He's ready. FMU, you're on the air. Hey, FMU, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just calling to say I don't want to party.
You don't want to party?
No, not that party thing, please.
You hated it?
I didn't like it, no. And I'm just like partied out after the Super Blow.
What's your name?
Jim.
Jim?
Uh-huh.
You don't like to party?
It was all right for a little bit, you know.
But were you exhausted after a while?
Oh, man, yeah.
Were you dizzy?
I was tired from it.
I wore you out Party Zone style.
Yeah, it sort of zapped my energy out.
Uh-huh.
And now, like, I think the energy is kind of low after the Super Bowl and all those commercials.
Uh-huh. How about those commercials, huh?
Yeah.
What was your favorite commercial?
I like, my favorite one?
Uh-huh.
The one about, I guess it was about the one with the buffalo going down the road.
And the 2 people standing in the street?
And then they just stood there. Yeah. It was like so dumb.
It was. I don't even know what that was for.
Well, one of the buffalo had the Levi's symbol, I guess it is. I thought it was Wrangler. It looked like I knew it was jeans because, they had that low angle shot behind, when they turned around at their butts. So I get that right, with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I do think I'm going to buy a pair of them, though.
Just from those commercials?
Well,
You do. You let the commercials tell you what to do.
I think subliminally, I might forget and buy them.
It might happen.
Yeah, but I was I was pretty disappointed by all the commercials, actually, by most of them.
You wanted more football.
Well, the football was funny. It was just sort of, to me, it was just sort of like they would show, like, sometimes just one play, and then would go back to the commercials. So it was just sort of an excuse to show the commercials. And then there were all those commercials for ABC. Was that the channel it was on?
Yes.
And there were a lot of those.
Did you see the one for the Jim Belushi show?
That one I couldn't stand. I did have to go to the bathroom then because Jim Belushi is going to be around forever. He's one of those people that never will go away.
You can't stop him. His brother, who should be alive,
right,
left us way too young. Jim Belushi, we will all be. It will be the year 3000, and people will be wondering when Jim Belushi is finally going to expire.
Right, and as far as I know, he was never popular or anything
or
until
funny.
After his brother died, right?
Yeah. No, he wasn't popular or funny or anything.
So it's kind of like when I was a kid and you would see somebody really old on TV, like, I don't know, I can't think of anybody, but, Johnny Carson. Why was this person ever, on? And that it'll be like that with him, except that, he really never was, I don't think, popular.
He didn't bring
just has a good agent or something.
He never brought anything to the table.
I mean, he never did anything on his own.
That's right.
He was somebody else's.
All right, buddy.
But anyway.
In conclusion.
Yeah, I like the more intellectual stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right.
That's my vote.
The vote has been cast.
I'll be listening.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I don't think that call's ready. Some guy just emailed me. He says, you talk too much. So I'm going to send him back an email. Hey, why don't you go? And then the word starts with the letter F. Yourself. And I'm sending it now. There it goes. Right back at you, buddy. See how it feels, funny guy, with your play on words, email address. How dare you? 201-200-9368. I'm just going to embrace the silence. So the Super Bowl was like the, holy moly, what a bad, as far as football goes, and I honestly don't have much interest in football, but I can tell a good football game from a bad football game, and that was a really bad football game. Holy moly. But the commercials this year were not even that exciting. They were like they had the Pepsi one that was just like it was all like star packed with Ozzy Osbourne and his two kids, and then it had the Osmonds in it. Yeah, that stunk. And then then there was another commercial that stunk also. Yeah, and there were other ones, and they kind of sucked. Thank you. Now we got a real football fan checking in. FMU, you're on the air. You're on the air.
It's
FMU. Who's this?
Petey.
Petey. What's up, Petey?
Tommy, did you notice that in the past 2 weeks,
Yeah?
I haven't been funny at all?
What hasn't?
Me, on the Tommy Show.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Why not?
There is no comedy.
Why haven't you been funny?
I don't know, Tommy, but I think I figured out something, though.
What's that?
I think a growth furnace is setting in.
The what's growing? It's this.
A growth furnace. You know when your voice changes?
You think your voice is changing?
Yeah, I have 10 seconds before Petey is gone, Tommy.
This is the end of Petey?
Yeah. Wait. It's coming, Tommy. Hello, Tommy.
Yeah, who's this?
It's Petey. Actually, my new name is Peter.
Peter. What's up, Peter?
Well, just want to announce there's a new thing on the Suburbanal Cuts webpage.
Peter?
Yeah,
So Petey is gone?
notice how I'm not funny anymore, Tommy.
Is Petey gone?
Yes.
Forever?
Oh, no, Tommy. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'm just joking with you, Tommy.
Oh, thank
I
God.
was kidding the
Oh,
whole time.
thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, holy moly, you had me worried. I
Yeah.
thought Petey was gone forever.
Me too, Tommy.
Wait, you thought he was gone also?
Yeah, these miracles happen sometimes, Tommy.
But you're him.
What do you mean?
How could you think he was gone when you're him?
I don't understand the context.
Did you become somebody else there for a second?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. It was like Peter. I don't know who this is.
That was odd
I know.
and kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to even remove the word kinda from that.
Okay.
It was more than kind of creepy.
We almost lost Sammy there for a second.
Oh my God, could you imagine? What about Beano?
Yeah, I know. Homie Naco Bino.
What was that?
Homie Naco Bino.
Homie Naco Beano.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And at the Suburban Cuts page, you could learn guitar lessons with Bino now.
Really?
Yeah.
People can learn guitar lessons with Beano.
Homie Naco Bino.
With Homie Naco Beano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, did you ever get around to seeing my subliminal movies?
Not yet.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch them.
Oh yeah, Tommy, I forgot to tell you, there's like a 30-minute blank in the movie separating some of the movies, okay?
Oh, so there's like a 30-minute gap.
Yeah, so you have to fast forward a lot,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I will.
Okay.
I can't wait, buddy.
Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye for today, Tommy.
Oh, well, thank you, Petey.
I'll see you next time.
I'll see you next
And
time.
then next time we will discuss the club.
The club.
Yeah.
What club?
The permission from my father.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the question I have for you. I can't guarantee this.
Okay.
If I was to put out a record, right?
Yeah.
Like a CD, you know the CD you give during the fundraiser?
Mhm.
And if it had some of you on there, would that be okay with you?
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Okay,
But
just
don't
needed
give
your-
out my whole name. Just say Petey.
I'll just
okay?
say Petey.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Petey fever. Everyone's got it. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, why don't you sing Kansas and get it over with?
No, I was actually supposed to tell a story. The guy told me I could tell a story.
And then you were going to sing Kansas.
No. I was at the airport.
I don't like you. Get off my phone, you pervert. Paint you with a broad brush, buddy. (201-200-9368) is the number. It is Open Phone Tuesday. We're taking your call now on WFMU. We got some action planned for later in the show. I'm going to make a special phone call. Something I've been meaning to do. Kind of like another one of those payback calls. You know, payback calls? You ever see the movie Payback? That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. FMU, you're on the air.
You're right, Tom. The commercials were terrible this year. Probably the worst I've seen in a long time. But there were two that were good, but one that was awesome. Did you see the commercial for The Matrix?
Yes.
Did that look incredible or what?
Are you ready?
For The Matrix?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There's going to be two of them. They come out like right around the same time.
Well, one comes out in May. The other one comes out in November.
It looked amazing.
Are you ready?
Well, I've got Matrix fever, if that's what you mean.
Yes, that's what I meant.
The Hulk looked stupid. It looked like a video game. Ang Lee sold his soul to the devil.
You'll see it, though.
Probably.
You'll see it.
I like comic books. I'll probably see it.
What's your favorite comic book?
Spider-Man of all time. It's classic. You can't argue with the classics.
You know what my favorite of all time is?
What?
Nova.
What's that?
It's my favorite comic book. You want to know who else my favorite superhero is?
Who?
Rom.
Oh.
You don't know those guys?
Not really.
Oh, man.
Now, did you see the commercial where the monkey catapults into the water?
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was the only one that made me laugh because the monkey jumps out. He starts singing. That was pretty funny.
I thought they all bit it this year.
Did you see that Jim Carrey one where he's like, where he's God? I can't remember. Was that before the Super Bowl and the pregame stuff?
I think that was during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I watched that one. Jim Carrey on My Wayward Son. There'll be people.
You! He got it. He actually at least was clever that time to make a segue. I'll give him points on that one. FMU, you're on the air. No, you're not. Getting used to the new phones. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jim again.
Jim.
I called one other time. I don't want to like hog the line with this.
Okay.
But I wanted to change my favorite commercial.
What's that?
I said it was the Buffaloes before.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I think my favorite commercial was the one where the young girl got pregnant because she smoked marijuana.
Oh yeah, where it was not the when they were looking at the home pregnancy kit.
Yeah.
And it was her parents.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
That was your favorite one?
Yeah, that's got to be my favorite one.
All right.
That don't you think?
No,
I
thought that one was horrifying.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah. It was terrible, wasn't it?
Why?
Because it was just so preachy and trying to hit you over the head.
But it's kind of like the same thing from Reefer Madness, that everybody kind of knows isn't true.
Oh, I know what you mean. So you just think in a goofy, wrong-headed way, it was your favorite.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it was just ludicrous. Because you have like all the beer commercials,
Yeah.
on there.
And then all of a sudden, weed is evil.
Right.
But then they show the other thing that drives me nuts in the commercials when they show like beer commercials where guys are apparently they become sociopaths to get their hands on a beer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's like I'm gonna break into this house and then get caught. I'm nude, but I got that beer in my hand.
Right. But remember, don't drive.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
It's like they say drink responsibly, but the guys in the commercial are doing the most irresponsible things you've ever seen.
Right. And that's not very appealing to me. That
Guys
make me want to drink beer for some reason.
Guys breaking into another person's apartment through their refrigerator to grab the beer out of it. You ever see that commercial?
Wacky.
But please,
no,
drink responsibly. But
right.
If you're that much of an alcoholic that you need to break into somebody's apartment to get beer, that we're cool with that too.
Yeah, because you probably worked hard all week, and this is the wildest thing you could do. So go for it.
Down with the beer companies, right?
And I really didn't like I don't like those commercials where they're like making fun of the women, you know, like the guy's acting like he's listening to her and he's looking at another babe, you know.
Well, those commercials, it's almost this thing where they're like, you're not even sure who they're going after, where it's like, are they goofing on women or are they goofing on the guy because he's so stupid that he loves beer so much? You know what I mean? They just, like, demean everybody.
Right.
Let's riot. Let's riot at the beer factory. Okay?
Which one? I don't know.
Route 1, Anheuser-Busch.
Well, if you organize it and everything.
Okay, keep watching.
I don't know, like maybe. I doubt if people are going to really.
Would you protest at the beer factory with me?
Because they have bad commercials?
Yes.
No,
You would not join me on a protest thing? Look, it's time. It's time we all get a little socially involved.
Right? Have intelligent beer commercials?
I think we all have to kind of step up to the plate and protest something that's that we see as wrong. Everybody's a little too complacent lately, and these beer commercials need to be stopped.
There's a lot of other things that I think I would be more willing to, go through all that trouble.
Oh, okay. Like the Pepsi commercials.
Like the Pepsi, yeah.
You want to protest those first, and then we get to the beer commercials? Or do you want to protest the Hulk trailer?
I just don't like TV shows where the whole point of it seems to be making fun of somebody else, And those commercials kind of epitomize that for me, I guess, that aspect of TV.
Okay.
It's sort of mean, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit mean.
I'm with you.
It's like we're on the side of the guy who's doing the mean thing, so it's okay.
I know. We love them.
Yeah.
They're lovable losers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, can I speak to Tom Sharpling, please?
Speaking.
This is Officer Tom, and we had a complaint that this is known as, or possibly formerly known as, the party zone.
Yes. What can I do for you, officer?
We've had many complaints about the party zone.
Yeah.
It needs to be destroyed.
You needed us to destroy it.
They sent me on a mission to destroy the party zone.
So you're kind of like,
This is Cop Shock!
I just got shocked. You've heard of Cop Rock. This is Cop Shock.
All right, just disregard that whole segment. It was pretty bad.
No, that was funny.
All right, good.
So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I caught that guy talking about the comics. You know what my favorite comic book is?
What's that?
The Punisher.
Boy, I never would have guessed. What would have led? How could I have ever guessed that you were a fan of a guy running around just shooting everyone?
That combined with Lobo. Have you ever read Lobo?
Sheriff Lobo had a comic book?
No, the band Lobo.
The band. So wait a minute. Claude Akins was in the band Lobo? Is that true?
I can't either confirm nor deny that. I'm talking about the.
You can deny that. You can deny that one. Thank you.
I don't read comic books.
You just stare at the pictures.
Exactly.
Oh.
Why do you need to do that?
You can read.
I can, occasionally.
Yeah, I've seen you read before.
I can read. I'm actually a prolific reader. I have the new issue of Tongue, which I would not recommend anybody buy. But I am staring at it as we speak.
Who's on the cover?
I think it's Jenna Jameson.
Yeah. Boy, that's a shocker. There's a porn star on the cover of Gene Simmons' magazine?
Exactly.
Wow. Who would have ever called that?
I'll tell you, she's pretty hot, though. I wish I could pull her over. I know that the Overlord is not listening tonight.
So you're
I'm
safe.
At work. I'm in a patrol car.
You're in the car?
I'm safe.
You're safe from the Dark Overlord.
Exactly.
So, so did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yes, I did.
Did you enjoy it?
No.
It was terrible, wasn't it?
It was. It was a bad Super Bowl,
It was
and just wasn't into it.
It was a big waste of time.
I felt violated. I would give them 0. I give them 1 bullet out of 5 for the Super Bowl.
You give them 1. Okay, so NFL, take note.
Exactly. They need to line up so that they could all be shot with 1 bullet, because I wouldn't waste any more on them.
I love it.
I love it. And then as far as the previews, absolutely. The Matrix, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Matrix fan. I hope that the second and third are even better than first.
Did you see when he smashed when he was like smashing up when he was like jumping from car to car?
Yeah. That was intense.
I love it. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Matrix.
I wish I could do that.
Maybe you can. Have you ever tried?
Officer Tom out on patrol. You don't even have to send me out in a patrol car. I'll just jump on people's cars and smash their hoods in.
You'll just be flying over the city. like Keanu Reeves was flying actually over the city.
Well, wasn't it actually was it Keanu who was doing the jumping, or was it the guy that was after him?
I don't know.
I think it was the bad guy there, his nemesis.
Agent Smith?
Agent Smith, exactly.
And then there were like 100 Agent Smiths chasing after him. Did you see that part?
Yes, that was. It was quite frightening. That's like a fear that I would have.
100 of that guy chasing you.
100 of your nemesis just like spilling out like ants out of a mound and attacking you.
Wasn't one of the creepiest, most disturbing things when they removed his mouth in the Matrix?
That was creepy.
Wasn't that horrifying?
It was disturbing.
Having no mouth.
No mouth.
What would I do with no mouth? Oh my God, that'd be the end of the world.
It would be the end of the best show.
It would be the end of the best show.
I think Matt would have to take over.
Matt would have to take over.
Possibly the vice chancellor.
I would let him take over.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
I think that the Hulk. If I wanted to see I'm a big. I used to read a lot of comics when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of enjoyed the Hulk. Never really got too much into it, but it looks like it's pretty stupid.
We'll see.
Daredevil looks okay, but the casting, I don't know about that.
I'll bet Daredevil stinks, but the Hulk movie will be okay.
Really?
If I had to place my bets now,
that's your prediction.
That's my prediction. Daredevil will not. Daredevil will be subpar.
Okay.
Disappointing. Matt wants to say something about this.
Go ahead, Matt.
I have some dirt on Daredevil.
You're not gonna. No spoilers.
No. But a friend of mine, of course.
Yeah.
Knows Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is apparently
in the movie,
and he is in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's saying that it hasn't turned out so well.
The movie's not so good?
Yeah, and Kevin Smith, of course, is a big comic fan.
Yeah. So a friend of yours said that the movie's not so hot.
That Kevin Smith says.
Oh, that Kevin Smith says it's not so hot.
Yeah.
And Kevin's in the movie?
I can't hear off.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is in the movie?
He is in the movie as a cameo.
That's not good. That's not good when somebody who's in the movie says the movie stinks.
Exactly. What's he playing in the movie? A fat blob?
Something along those lines, Tom, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt.
203
Oh! Actual cop walkie-talkies going off.
That's the official police radio. Yes, it is.
Have you
Officer Tom is the real Daredevil.
Cringing at this point.
Have you ever been sent out on a 5150?
51. I am a 5150.
Have you? Have you ever been sent out on an OU812?
Is that like 90128?
Have you ever been sent out on a 902? Was that Yes album?
I've never been sent out on a Yes album or a Van Halen album.
But you know what 5150 is.
I think that's like speeding, right? Or driving under the influence?
I think it's being crazy.
Being crazy, like
something
Sammy,
like that. Yeah.
Like Sammy Hagar.
That's right. You know what I was brought up on?
What were you brought up on?
A 187.
A 187?
Yes.
You were brought up by the cops on a 187?
Yes.
And what is that?
Murder.
Murder.
Is it murder?
What did you kill? Was it a prostitute? Did you cut the body up?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for filling in the blanks on my story. I did not know. You got to cool down, buddy. You're too coppy tonight.
That's because I'm working.
You're in full-on cop mode.
I am officially I'm even too copped out for myself. It's ridiculous.
It's like I'm talking to the Shield or something.
I was doing investigations tonight. It was a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can hear more about that in the future. But
listen, did you get my note from Matt?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to confirm for something?
Absolutely. Your call.
All right. Why don't we just say next week? This way everybody is prepared.
Sounds good to me.
We're going to do the 2002 movie review of the year in review of 2002.
Okay.
For movies.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll do it next week.
And you know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
I'm going to bring a special surprise in.
Okay.
Something for you to hold.
Oh my God. A boa constrictor? I'm ready. We'll do it next week.
You're ready to hold a piece of cold steel?
Yes, I am.
We could do what was the movie with when they played Russian roulette? Was that the Deer Hunter?
Deer Hunter?
Yeah,
sure.
You and Matt. We're gonna sit around.
Yeah, let's do that.
Me and you.
Yeah, that sounds like a good show for next week.
Matt could play like the Vietnamese guy and start smacking you in the head with a piece of bamboo.
Sure. Let's do it exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do. Thanks for planning next week's show. I can't wait. Who cleans up all the goo off the floor when somebody dies?
Matt, of course.
Matt, okay. Well, as long as it's
Call
Matt.
Dave. Call Dave.
We'll get Dave back. We'll get Dave back for 1 week, and then he finds out he's got to clean up all the goo from my head, because it's going to be me.
I have a better idea. I'm going to launch a full-scale investigation on the guy that calls up and sings Kansas.
Please do.
I'm going to bring him in, and then we could beat him with pieces of bamboo.
I'd like to bring him in on a 187. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Tom.
You have a good night. Okay, bye. Okay, everybody. You're listening to WFMU East Orange, WXHD Mount Hope Worldwide on the World Wide Web at WFMU.org. There's something I've been meaning to do for quite a while. I don't know if anybody out there listens to sports radio, like sports talk radio, especially. Hey, Matt. Can I'm gonna just show. We need to just make an outgoing phone call. I'll give the number out to you just off the air for 1 second. Let me just put that up for a second. When we get a hold of that, when we get that line, can you give me a thumbs up? Yeah. Okay, thanks. So, sports talk radio, sometimes some of the worst radio you will ever hear in your life. And there's this one show of note that drives me just insane. It's called the Shark Tank. Has anybody heard that? I guess it's like a syndicated show. I think it's out of L.A. And I don't think it's on in this area. Okay, we got the... Okay, can you shut this door for a second? So what I'm going to... it's a show. It's insane. And the guy takes calls. He's really arrogant. I'm going to try to... we can't get him on the air, obviously, so we're going to try to zing him, maybe. Technically, if I call him, we can do it, I think, as a caller. Okay, let's try this. We actually got to go to his screener first. Hello?
Shark Tank.
Hey. I'd love to get on the air.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Jack?
Okay, Jack, what do you want to talk to Greg about tonight?
I don't know, the Steelers?
Okay. All right, hang on, okay? We'll try to put you through right now.
Sure.
Okay, we got Jack from Pittsburgh on deck. Welcome to the Shark Tank, Jack. Are you ready to get wet with me?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Greg?
I'm doing okay. What do you want to talk about?
Steelers?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Didn't do so great this season.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, it didn't fare so well. Made it to the playoffs, but choked.
Oh, no, they went. What do you think?
What do I think? What do you mean? They didn't make it to the bowl. They just didn't do so well, did they?
What about next year?
What about next year? I don't have a crystal ball. I do know for a fact Tommy Maddox did pretty well, 633 yards in post. Cordell did well, but anyone's guess. They're not up to the Bucks level, that's for sure.
What kind of odds for next year?
What kind of odds? Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a gambler, and I don't.
You got any odds, Sharky?
Excuse me.
You don't got any odds, Sharky? Like 1-5, 1 to 5, 1 to 7?
1 to 5, 1 to 7. Do you mean 5 to 1?
No, like 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Barry, how did this guy get through? This guy's thinking. What? 1 to 5.
I'm not thinking.
Sir, it doesn't sound like you know anything.
I'm not thinking, Sharky.
Look, you're thinking. I'm not going to throw you a dinghy, okay?
So what do you think?
What do I think about what, the Steelers?
How about Franco Harris?
About Franco Harris. Franco Harris, great player. Of course, the immaculate reception back in '72.
Sure.
Probably the defining moment of that series, and what I would say is definitely probably the most outstanding moment in the history of the NFL.
Sure. Is he the best ever?
Him?
The best ever?
Excuse me?
Best ever?
Best ever what? Best ever play? Best ever running back? Certainly not.
No, best ever player ever.
Best ever player ever. Franco Harris.
Yeah.
Doubtful, yes.
Uh-huh.
Do
You don't think
he
so? Top 2?
Top two. Top 2 players of all time?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
How about Frenchy Fuqua?
Frenchy Fuqua. I would unfortunately I would not put him in the top 200 probably. He's a footnote.
You would? What?
He's a footnote.
Not top 5?
He's a footnote because he was the guy that ball bounced off of.
So how about Randy Grossman? Top 7?
Never.
Top 10?
Look, you're obviously out of your mind.
Jim Clack?
Jim Clack? No.
Top 5 or what?
Top. How about or what?
Top 6?
Hey, what are you on?
I'm on the Shark Tank.
Not for long if you keep this up.
So what's up, Sharky?
You tell me.
Do you think Steelers going all the way next year or what?
Do I think the Steelers are going to go all the way where?
The bowl.
The bowl. They didn't make it this year, that's for sure. They choked.
So you think next year, though?
It's doubtful. I think the chances of their going to the bowl are about as good as your chances of finding a mate.
I got a good one, Sharky.
You got it.
How about Marv Kellum?
Excuse me?
Marv Kellum, 75 Steelers?
What about him?
Best linebacker or what?
No.
No?
Definitely not, no.
Top 15 or what?
No. Top 30 maybe.
So what's up, Sharky?
I'm telling you what's up. I'm telling you that you're working my last nerve, son.
I'm getting wet, right?
You're pretty dry right now.
Oh, let me get wet, Sharky.
Yeah, do it.
I want to get wet with you.
Deliver.
I want to get wet with you.
Deliver.
What's up, Sharky?
Oh, jeez. You know, I would have lost you about a minute ago, but I'm actually enjoying this. You're making a real ass out of yourself, son.
Thanks, Sharky. How's the Shark Tank?
The Shark Tank is I think there's a lot of people out there laughing at you right now.
In the Shark Tank?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
What's up with people laughing at you? I'm sure you get it every day.
So what do you think, next year?
Next year, I think you'll be getting it too. Yeah.
Next-
Oh God. Oh.
That's a good one, Sharky.
Yeah. They're all good ones. They're all good ones for me.
Jerry Mullins?
What about him?
Good guy or what?
That is great.
How about Jimmy Clack?
Yeah, he's no Lynn Swan though.
Yeah. The best ever, though.
Lynn Swan.
75 Steelers, best ever?
They were good. I don't know if I'd say best ever,
Mm-hmm.
but
We getting wet now?
your big toe is in the water.
That's cool, Sharky.
Yeah, it's not that cool.
So what's up, Sharky?
You tell me.
Okay, guys and I listen to you.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
Okay? Let me ask you something, all right?
Yeah?
What on earth could you possibly do for a living?
Me?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I work on a factory.
You work in a factory.
No, I work on a factory.
You work in a factory. What
No,
kind of
on.
Wait. What?
I work on a factory. I fix factories for a living.
You fix factories for a living.
Yeah, I'm a factory repairman.
What? That's ridiculous. You fix factories. What do you fix in a factory?
I like the walls, or the floors, or the computers, the chimneys.
Wait, so you do like construction work, and you're also able to work on the company's intranet?
Whatever they need. People work on cars. I work on factories.
You work on factories. Let me get this
Go
straight.
Steelers.
Let me get Go Steelers. Great. Let me get this straight.
Yeah?
You're filling out your tax forms.
Yeah?
What do you put for occupation?
Who, me?
Yes.
Go Steelers.
Wait, what? You put Go Steelers as your occupation.
Usually.
And why?
Let's go Steelers.
I gotta say, this is one of the most entertaining guests we've had on the show in about a year.
I go in the Shark Tank with you, Sharky?
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
I might come out. You're so far in.
How about the Steelers?
Yeah, how about them?
They're going all the way?
Doubtful. Getting back to this factory fixing.
Yeah?
Well, that's ridiculous.
Hey, Sharky.
What?
Go Steelers.
Hey, what do you look like?
Good-looking guy.
Describe yourself. I'm guessing a mustache.
Yeah?
I'm guessing curly hair.
You got it?
I'm guessing about 40 pounds overweight.
More like 80, but that's, who's counting?
What are you wearing right now?
Steelers jersey. Steelers helmet.
You're wearing a football helmet.
Steelers cleats. Steelers socks.
Wait, so you're actually in a football uniform?
I'm in a Steelers uniform.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Sharky.
Yes.
Go Steelers.
I know. What do you... Okay, it's the winter. You're in Pittsburgh. It's cold.
Yeah?
You're wearing a football outfit. That's not understandable, but it is... it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth do you wear in the summer?
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. Now it sounds like you had part of your brain removed. What?
Hey, Sharky.
Yes.
I'm in the tank, right?
You're in the tank, yes. What do you wear in the summer, son?
Steelers t-shirt.
Right.
Steelers shorts.
Oh.
Steelers cleats.
Let me guess. You probably wear Steelers sweatbands, too.
No.
You don't? Why is that?
I wear Pittsburgh Steelers sweatbands.
Oh, not to be confused with what other Steelers?
The Steelers.
What? Call me crazy, but I need to know more about this guy. What?
Hey, Sharky.
Yes.
Let's go Steelers.
Are you going to sing for us? Hey, Jack from Pittsburgh is going to sing for us.
Hey, Sharky.
Yes.
I'm in the tank, right?
You're coming out of the tank if you don't deliver.
With what?
Yeah, give me something solid. Give me a statement. Give me a, give it to me.
Steelers going all the way.
Oh, when?
2002.
2002 already happened, son, and they didn't go all the way.
2003.
Nice recovery.
Let's go Steelers.
Let's go Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, jeez. Hey, what's your favorite song?
Favorite song? Steelers fight song.
Sing it.
Let's go Steelers.
I love it. That's great. I think we got enough for a little bumper there, a little sound bite that we're going to use over and over again. Let's go Steelers.
Hey, Sharky.
Yeah.
Let's go Steelers.
Yeah, I heard.
Let's go Steelers.
Let's go Steelers, right.
We're doing it, right?
Yeah, you're not doing it.
Steelers going all the way?
All the way, probably. Who knows? But I'm doubting it. I'm doubting it.
You like them?
Do I like them? I thought, like I said, I thought Maddox did pretty well.
Yeah.
Cordell was
so you
good.
think Maddox top 5?
Top 5 of the season, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
no, all time.
All time, no, definitely not.
Really?
I mean, he's behind Bradshaw.
Top 6?
Top 6. Doubtful.
Top 7?
No, and if you say 8 next, I'm gonna smash this phone down.
Top 9?
No.
Top 11?
You're really making me mad now.
Sharky.
What?
Let's go Steelers.
I heard you the first time.
You ever been to Pittsburgh?
Yes.
You like the Steelers?
I hate them now. I hate you.
Oh, let's go, Sharky.
Hey, you're on the top. You're on the top of the list now.
With what?
Most hated caller on the Shark Tank.
Really?
Yeah, you know what we're gonna do?
What's that? Push me in the Shark Tank?
Yeah, no, we're gonna feed you.
Yeah?
We're gonna feed you. Here we go.
Sharky.
We're feeding you. Here we go. All right, everybody, we got Jack from Pittsburgh. He's getting fed.
Sharky. Sharky? Sharky? In the Shark Tank.
Eat him up there, Shark. Eat him up.
Sharky? Sharky, I'm scared.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chow down, my friend. Chow down.
Sharky? Sharky?
That's Jack from Pittsburgh. He just got digested.
Sharky?
Oh, you're still there.
Let's go Steelers.
Hey, you should dump this guy.
Let's go Steelers.
Let's
go
heard
Steelers.
I heard you the
Let's
first
go Steelers.
1,000 times. If you say that one more time, I'm going to kill you.
Steelers.
I'm going to kill you.
Let's go Steelers.
You're going to get murdered.
Here go the Steelers.
Okay. That was Sharky. I guess we can probably play that back later. Hear how that sounded? Because we'll make outgoing calls, too. And you know what? You heard Doc Shock. I'll punish you as much as I get punished by you. I can dish it out, too. 201-200-9368 is the number. friendsoftom.com is the website. Hey, if you want to join the Friends of Tom, which is our super exclusive fan club, all you got to do is email friendsoftom.com and click on the fan club, the Friends of Tom. You'll get a membership card in the mail. I sent out a bunch of them last week. There. Let's go Steelers. Now I'm kind of hooked. Jack from Pittsburgh. Maybe that'll be my new on-air persona. Let's go Steelers. (201-200-9368) is the phone number. We're going to get back to the music in a second. In fact, let's hear something from one of the best bands ever. It's Cheater Slicks on WFMU. Good stuff from them available. Hey everybody. Welcome back, best show on WFMU. My name's Tom Sharpling, and I'm here with you for another hour and a half, taking you till 11 p.m. here
on the best show on WFMU. Oh, we just heard something from a compilation on the Psychedelic States of Alabama, Volume 2, The Versatiles from Mobile, with Something Like a Man. Good stuff from them, available on the Gear Fab label. The Buzzcocks before that, live Peel sessions. Everybody's happy nowadays. Good stuff from them. Cheap Trick checking in before that from the Found All the Pieces. Is that the name of it? 10-inch EP? And possibly from the Roadie soundtrack? Yes, maybe? Everything works out if you let it. And starting us off, the Cheater Slicks from their fantastic 2-CD set, Forgive Thee, on the In the Red label from about 5 years ago. We heard I Can Go On. And I will go on with this show. 201-200-9368 is the number. We might make a couple more outgoing phone calls as the evening goes on. But right now it is time for our hot topic of the evening. Let's try this one on for size. What's a question that would be good for the hot topic? We can talk about if you could make one person on Earth by snapping your fingers, you turn them into a pile of goo, right? Actual pile of goo, a blob of goo. Who would it be? Who would you turn into a pile of goo by snapping your fingers? One person, though. You get to use it once. 201-200. 9368. Who would you turn into a pile of goo if you could? I think I would turn. Now this one might surprise people. I think I'm going to go for Bob Hope. I would turn Bob Hope into a pile of goo. No, I want to take that one back. Not Bob Hope. Who would I turn into a pile of goo? Let me think. The host from Man vs. Beast? That guy? No. He's not that bad. Let me think. Sid Caesar? No. I don't mind him enough to do that. Pile of goo. Snap my fingers, you're a pile of goo. Let me think. Okay. Robbie Knievel. No. No. Evil Knievel? Maybe, but probably not. I'm not sure who I'd turn into a pile of goo. But who would you turn into a big pile of goo if you could snap your fingers? 201-200-9368. Hey, FMU, you're on the air.
I think you're going about this the wrong way, Tom. I mean, Sid Seas or Bob Hope. Those guys are all old. I mean, they're practically balls of goo as it is.
Yeah.
I think you should. If I had the chance, I would turn Robert Wool into a pile of goo. I hate Arliss.
You would turn Robert Wool.
Yeah.
Just you'd snap your fingers. All of a sudden, he'd be going like, hey, it's Randy Moss, right, from Arliss. You ever notice how on Arliss he always said the players' full names?
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, David Wells, what are you doing here?
That's the reason why I've never gotten HBO is because of Arliss.
Really? So you denied yourself, like, The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Because of Arliss?
Yeah, I'd watch The Sopranos at a friend's house, and, you'd see that commercial for Arliss, and, I'd want to put my foot through the TV.
Oh, well, so you cast Robert Wool. I will have to agree with that. Robert Wool is a valid choice to turn into a pile of goo.
When we turn him into a goo, can we take all the master tapes of all the Arliss episodes
and pour him over them?
Yeah, I mean, can we also turn those into goo, or maybe just kind of, blend them together and melt them down?
Why don't we just ruin them by pouring Robert Wool over the tapes and then, corroding them?
That works for me.
Well, thanks for the vote. Robert Wool!
No problem, Tom.
You are goo! 201-200-9368. Who would you snap your fingers? All it takes, bink, dink, and you watch them kind of like, I guess it would be kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're like, ah, and they're melting into the goo, or do they just turn bong? Is it like out of a puff of smoke? Then there's a pile of goo on the floor right where Robin Williams was? I mean, is that how it would work? 201-200-9368. You get one chance. If you only had one shot to turn someone into a pile of goo, would you take it? Although that would be a guy who wouldn't be a bad choice. To turn into a pile of goo. Eminem. Although, maybe not. I would turn there's half of Eminem that I can't stand. Half of him is good, but the other half is this. He's really kind of almost prissy, and like when he got mad at Triumph, the insult comic dog, like a puppet. He was mad at that. That's half of him I would turn into goo. 201-200-9368. Or you can email in at friendsoftom.com. You get one shot to turn them into a pile of goo. Who would you do? You just snap the fingers. I think I might turn... I said Robin Williams. That might be much closer. Just picturing Robin Williams doing all those sounds and stuff, like... Brr, brr. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feed me up, Scotty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, people. Snap. And then there's just a pile of goo on the floor where Robin Williams was once going, oh, doing all that stuff. I wonder if that goo would have, arm hair sticking out of it. If Robin Williams was turned into goo. I think it might. I don't know if snapping your fingers just once would transform him completely into goo. You know what, though? It would be worth the shot, right, everybody? Matt is screaming like the wind. The calls are coming in. Let's keep them coming. 201-200-9368. These people can't get past Matt tonight. I just saw him dump 2 people. Can you make it past Matt? 201-200-9368. He's being a little, he's running things out there. I give him props on that. I tip my hat to you, young Matt. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom,
Yes.
why did you do that on Shark Tank? Why didn't you, out him and take his show completely out of his control by telling him, okay, well, thanks, nice talking to you. You're talking to Tom on WFMU Jersey City. I was still waiting for that moment, and you didn't do it.
Well, I figured I'd let him have. I have my own show. He has his show. I just wanted to have fun with him.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed to me like you're kind of taking his show out from under him. Not in the underhanded, sneaky sort of way. I mean, it was great what you did, and I enjoyed it. But I was waiting for that moment.
So you were waiting for me to go for it.
Yeah, I guess there's this nasty side of me that wanted to see that, the part of me that always wanted to get the mooks in high school or something, the joke's on you, buddy. You know?
Now with that nasty side, who would you turn into a pile of goo? Come on, one snap.
I don't have anybody.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Me?
No, honey, I listened to you from Richmond. There's no way. I mean, I'm
From where?
Richmond, Virginia.
You're in Richmond, Virginia right now?
Yes, I called earlier, and the guy told me to call back because he thought that maybe I should call you and tell you how much I love your show. I got DSL, partly so I could listen to the radio because the radio down here sucks. And FMU is, it's like the background of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are on probably 16 hours a day because I work from home and I'm listening to the radio.
Are you in a tobacco field?
In a tobacco field? No, Richmond's a city. There's no tobacco fields around
Are
here.
you listening to Breadwinner?
No, I just
that's
getting ready to go out, and I got the radio on, and I'm listening to you, and I'm trying to get ready to go out and do my hair, and I'm doubled over the sink laughing, listening to you, and I'm okay, he's gonna do it now.
You were waiting. I'm sorry. We'll call him again then. How about that? We'll zap that guy again. I hate that show.
Yeah. I also wanted to make a comment about the commercials earlier. I think that commercials are getting stupider, and I think the reason for that is because all of this, I guess, ironic propaganda is supposed to make people complacent, and I see a sort of a pattern here, and I think it has to do with politics. I think that media is, I guess, trying to make people get dumber. It's really dumbing down. Commercials aren't as smart. It's really to make you avoid critical thinking.
I would agree with that. And they want you to embrace your dopier dopier kind of impulses.
Right. You're supposed to sit on the couch and and just the beer commercials, like that guy was saying earlier. It's so stupid. I don't watch TV anymore. All I do is listen to the radio.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you, Virginia woman.
Take it easy, Tom.
Well, you have a good night.
You too.
Smoke up.
Bye-bye.
Right? Cigarette fever.
I don't even want to see a cigarette.
We
this
salute.
Place is crazy with smoke.
You know that giant cigarette thing on 95 South?
Yes, I'm very familiar with Philip Morris.
They're
going under, though. They're going under. There's no jobs around here. Richmond is a very depressed place right now. Everybody's leaving.
You know what you need? You know what you need to cheer the people of Virginia up?
What?
An honor roll reunion, right?
What is that?
That was a band from Richmond.
Oh God, I don't know. I'm going out to see a band tonight, and I'm hoping it's going to cheer me up.
All right.
Richmond right now is very depressed.
Well, let's hope it does. Well, thanks for calling too. You have a good night.
Good night, Tom.
Okay, bye. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Gord.
How you doing, Gordy?
Well, I'm calling in a favor, man.
From Toronto.
Yeah.
Checking in.
Actually, right now I'm in Guelph, Canada's royal city.
Guelph fever.
Yeah.
Gordy's got it tonight. Right?
I got like the heaviest seasonal affective disorder you could imagine.
And what is that? You're depressed?
It just seems like the sun's coming up at like noon and going down at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And
so you're sad?
I'm at about negative 74 right now.
Oh no, that means I don't know what that means. How can we cheer you up?
Well, I guess everything was going pretty good with caller Peter there. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
And you played my absolute favorite New Order song, which was totally good.
Okay.
Because that's like a midwinter favorite around here since I don't know 1983. You even played the original version. I noticed.
Yes.
From the EP.
Yeah.
Did that get re-released or what's up with
It's
that?
on. There's a box set out now.
Oh really?
It's on. I think it's the first time it's been on CD.
Yeah. Fabulous. Oh, by the way, the Alan Lake show was great.
Oh, well, thank you, Gordy.
Yeah.
How about the Party Zone?
The listener punishing Party Zone.
Did you like it?
Hey, I made that fabulous Party Zone graphic.
You did. They're up on the friendsoftom.com. There is a.
I was trying to make it kind of evocative of Eddie Van Halen's, spray painted guitar.
It kind of feels like a notebook.
Yeah.
Like a, you know what it feels like, the movie poster for like girls just want to have fun or something.
Exactly.
You know.
Trip back to the 80s.
So how can we cheer you up? So what? So you're talking about the things that were good.
Yeah. Well,
and then what?
Well, and then the Shark Tank was fabulous.
Oh, geez. Well,
I think you got to call, maybe you got to find out where Ron Fuqua is nowadays, and maybe try to spoof call one of his programs.
You think we should call into Hot Rock and Ronnie's program?
I think so. If you can.
Well, we'll do an internet.
Find out where he is.
We're going to do an internet search on this guy, Hot Rock and Ronnie, who you know is my arch rival.
Absolutely.
And
the number one enemy of Tom.
We are at war with. Now let me ask you.
Okay. So anyway,
back
to the point.
Yes.
See what it's like? Like, I'm at negative 76 now.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, you got a little better now that you're on the air, right?
I heard that Cheap Trick song.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to the riff. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Now, which came first, Spirit of Radio by Rush or that song?
Well, that song. Let's find out. That's a good question. Which
Check the
came first?
copyright date on that.
Well, I played it from the Cheap Trick box set, so I don't have an exact date on it. Found all the. What's it called? Found all the parts. EP.
Yeah.
Let's check here. Google. We're going to go to Google.com, and I'm going to type in Cheap Trick.
Put it this way: does
versus,
that come after Dream Police?
Oh, we're going to a Cheap Trick discography.
Okay. This is either going to take me back down to where I need to be, or right over the edge and out into the snowdrift outside.
Okay, here we go to the discography. Come on. This is the worst discography I've ever seen. Doesn't have the EP on it. Get off my... This idiot has the discography. Oh, what a terrible... Well, Dream Police was 79.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You need to invent a term for these, like, half-cooked, three-quarter-cooked websites.
Exactly. Like where it's like, last updated September 22nd, 1998.
Yep.
Let's see. Where we go? Cheap Trick discography. Oh, this is getting me mad, this discography. This is the guy who wrote an article. It's like I click on discography and I get an article on them. That's not a discography, you jerk.
Bush League.
Somebody find this for me. I can't find it. I got to talk and search. Call in. Cheap Trick. Which came first?
Spirit of Radio by Rush.
Spirit of Radio by Rush, or
Everything Works.
Everything Works by The Trick. What year was Spirit of Radio?
Spirit of Radio, I believe.
I'd say that's 80.
83.
83?
I'm not sure. It's from Moving Pictures.
Well, we need to find out.
I think that's maybe 81.
Okay, we're going to find out.
Okay.
Spirit of Radio was from Moving Pictures? It wasn't from the black and white cover with the mannequin woman?
No.
Which one's that?
Oh, maybe it was.
I think it was from that one. I don't think it was from Moving Pictures.
It's taking me to negative 75.
The fact that you're falling apart on your Rush...
My Rush ology is failing me tonight.
I think you're that was like a Permanent Waves is what it was from.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
which came out in 1980.
Okay.
Okay, now we found out Permanent Waves
Rush,
is in
1980.
Okay, let's... Trick, we're going to find out. I'm going to clear the line, buddy.
Okay.
All right, but you call back. Hang in there.
Okay.
Cheer up, though, buddy. We love you.
Thanks,
You're a great guy.
I don't think I can call back, but...
Well... Come on. Go get some poutine.
Hey, is Tanner Wildgrass in the house tonight, or what?
Poutine will cheer you up.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, have a good night.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, bro.
Bye.
Do we have some info on that? Okay, I think we might have some info. It's America versus Canada tonight. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, it's Chris.
How you doing, Chrissy?
All right, man. How are you?
I'm okay. So what's up with, do you know the answer?
Well, okay. I think in my frenzied dialing, it's so hard to get onto the show, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard what you've been talking about, but what sparked me initially was, I think Spirit of Radio, isn't that on Fly By Night, which is 76?
Spirit of Radio is on Permanent Waves from 1980.
Oh, okay. Okay, you found that out already.
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to now?
We need to find out the song Everything Works If You Let It by Cheap Trick, when that came out. Because it's the same riff.
Okay, well, my girlfriend's on my computer right now, so...
All right,
but... It's all right. She's doing some research.
You just wanted us to know you have a girlfriend.
No, I wanted you to know I had a computer.
Oh, well, we knew that already. And you want us to know that she thinks you're funny.
Yeah. Well, she knows I'm funny because of the kinds of radio shows I listen to.
Here's what we'll do. Is your girlfriend, are you listening to the radio now? No.
Well, it's right down, you know, I know the rules.
Well, you know what we're going to do?
What's that?
You get 30 seconds to make your girlfriend laugh. And then I get 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait a minute. Here, listen. I get 30 seconds to make you laugh, and then Tommy gets 30 seconds. Yeah, okay, so you know who to laugh for. She's laughing already.
But
Game over.
That doesn't count.
Okay, when you say so.
Can you put her on the phone?
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Make me laugh. Who goes first?
I guess you're going first.
I go first. Okay, right now. Hey, hey, how's everything up there in Canada today?
Everything's going great, and I'm not laughing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Because you're on the radio in America. How about Chris there, huh? Hello.
Well, let's see if he can make me laugh.
How about, no, we're not. I got 10 seconds left.
What, who, me?
I had 10 seconds. You cheated.
She handed it back.
I had 10 seconds left.
What?
I had 10 seconds left.
I can't hear what's going on.
Okay, then you go.
Okay.
You go 5, 4, 3,
okay.
2, 1. What did he do?
I think we have a winner.
You cheated.
How?
You did something physical. I'm at a disadvantage on this.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know, all is fair in making my girlfriend laugh.
Okay, yes, you have a girlfriend.
Well, whatever.
I know. You know I'm teasing you.
Yeah.
All right. I got the phones are exploding.
Where is Gordy still there or what?
Gordy bailed out. Sounds like he's ready to go to the big hockey rink in the sky.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The big poutine factory in the sky.
It's been a rough week here in southern Ontario.
Well, hang in there, Ontarians.
Hey, you too.
We'll get you through.
Well, I can't wait to hear what Bush said tonight.
Hey, am I gonna? You know what I want to do with you guys next week? Maybe.
What's that?
All-Star Game preview.
Sure.
When is the NHL All-Star
Game?
Well,
actually, we'd have to do it this week because it's this Saturday.
Okay.
This Sunday, I think, is the game.
Then how about next week you teach me hockey?
All right.
Teach me to love hockey.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
You and Gordy.
I mean, I might have to involve my apartment, a case of beer, and
whatever it takes.
Best show archives. And
teach me to love hockey.
Okay. Well, we'll try our best.
All right, Chris.
Okay. Have a good one, Tom.
You too. Bye.
See you.
He cheated. He got that chick to laugh. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, who's this?
I will call myself Savington.
Savington.
Yes.
Are you that weird kid who worshipped chickens or something?
No. I think I called once, and that was when you had, I don't get it.
Okay. So who do you want to turn into a pile of goo, Savington?
I would have to say either David Letterman.
Okay, why?
Because he's annoying.
Okay.
Or Larry King.
Or Larry King. So you like Leno?
What?
Are you a Leno man?
Wait a minute.
Who's better?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's better, Jay Leno or David Letterman?
Yeah, definitely.
Jay Leno is better than David Letterman.
For sure. And Conan O'Brien is above them all.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
But Leno better than Letterman.
Yes.
Why?
All right. First of all, I don't find David Letterman funny.
Uh-huh.
And I find him annoying.
Okay.
And I find his keyboard player annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. There's something about it. I just don't like it.
Okay.
But I actually laugh when I'm watching Jay Leno. That's different.
What do you laugh at, like Iron Jay?
No.
Evil Jay? You ever see Evil Jay?
No. I like it when he does,
When he interviews morons on the street?
Yeah, that's funny. Or I like it when he does, like, fake products.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, the headlines. Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, young Leno fan. Fare thee well.
All right, bye, Tom.
Bye. Kid likes Leno. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, who's this?
This is Bob.
Hey, Bob, what's up?
So, did I hear you mention poutine earlier?
Yes.
Do you like poutine?
I've never had it.
You never had poutine?
No.
Well,
why don't you tell everybody what poutine is?
It's French fries with gravy and cheese curry.
Yeah. Is it
Pretty
good?
much.
Do you like it?
Well, I only eat the vegetarian style,
Okay.
and I can vouch for the fact that that's good.
And what is the vegetarian style different from the cheese?
No, it's the gravy.
It's the it's not a meat gravy.
Right. So
Okay.
You can get it's like a mushroom gravy or something.
So you love it.
I do love it.
Do you have poutine fever?
I do, and the problem is I can't find vegetarian poutine in New York.
You know why that is?
I can guess.
It's because you're in New York.
No, but you can get poutine in New York, though. There's a place, Pomfret has poutine. But
Really?
but they have chicken broth, chicken gravy. They don't have vegetarian gravy.
I get what you're saying. You want us, instead of protesting the Anheuser-Busch factory,
Yeah.
you want to protest outside Pomfret.
Yes. Yeah, or either that or use your incredible influence and power to convince them to provide vegetarian poutine.
Well, you know what I want you to do? This is an upcoming show I've been planning in my head. Now I'm going to make it public. It's the show where I am like the problem solver. I'll be like Asa, Ask Asa. You ever see that guy in the news?
Help Me Howard?
Who exactly? One of those clowns. I will go to the bottom of your problems. So, do you have a computer?
Uh-huh.
Can you go to friendsoftom.com and email me with your problem?
I will.
And give me the name of the restaurant and find out their phone number for me, if you could.
Okay.
You got to help me. You got to give to get, my friend.
I'm willing to do the legwork.
And I'll get you on the phone. You got to give me your number also. We'll get you on the phone, and then we'll do it. We'll talk to the manager.
Can we do it totally in French?
I don't know French.
Okay, I guess not then.
All right, buddy. We'll try though.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
All right, you have a good night. We're gonna fight back. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, I know the answer to that cheap trick question.
What is it?
Okay, Found All Parts came out in 1980.
Yes.
So, that's the same year as that Rush song, I think, right?
So now we need to get down to the month.
I don't know that.
Holy, somebody just emailed me here. Let me check something.
Oh, cool.
Darren from London here. According to my great rock discography by Martin Strong, Everything Works If You Let It was released in the U.S. as a 7-inch single in April 1980 and reached number 44. It never charted in the U.K. I can't find it on any album. So you said 1980?
Yeah.
So April 1980 for Cheap Trick. We need to find out a month on the release of Permanent Waves by Rush.
I actually have that, oh wait, not that one. I have a different book, like some rock discography book or something.
Uh-huh.
But it's at home, like not in my apartment here.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, about turning into goo.
Who do you want to turn into a pile of goo?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love?
Yes.
The actress?
The
rocker?
Yes, that. The widow of Kurt Cobain.
And why is that?
Every reason possible.
Apparently, you already started.
Yeah.
I think the last time I saw her, it did look like she was melting.
True.
You know who really looks like he's melting? You ever see Ace Frehley?
No, not recently.
Like, his face actually looks like it's dissolving.
Oh, man.
And, like, decaying in front of us.
Is it worse than Michael Jackson?
Strangely enough, yes, it is.
Oh, my God.
I think Michael Jackson actually was diagnosed with Ace Frehley's disease.
Oh, man.
It's sad. I just got an email from Gord from Canada. He said, both songs from 1980, at least we still invented basketball. Did you know that the first NBA game was played in Toronto?
I did not know that.
Unbelievable, huh?
I didn't know that.
How about that stuff?
Yeah, but we have baseball, right?
Yeah, but baseball stinks.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
All right, thanks, Rocker.
I'm not a sports guy. Yeah.
You hate Courtney
Hey, you know
Love.
what?
What?
You know what else? Go Steelers.
You like the Steelers?
Actually, no, I don't. I don't like sports. So.
Did you like that call?
Yes, that was one of the greatest things I've heard in a long time.
Oh, well, thank you. That's nice.
Except
what?
Since the party zone, anyway.
Did you like the party zone?
Yeah.
You want to go back to the party zone, don't you?
Yeah.
Baby. You wish you were in the party zone, don't you?
Yeah, baby.
Hold on 1 second.
Word.
A friend of mine wants to say something to you. Get ready. You ready?
Yep.
Say it, friend.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's for you.
Woo!
All right, buddy. Hang in there. Keep rocking.
Yep, later.
Bye. We will take one more call, and then we'll play some music and move on with the program. As they say back in old Merry England. Let's check the email, see what's up on the old compute box. David emailing in saying he wants to turn everyone from Joe Millionaire into a pile of goo, but if he can only pick one, he would pick Joe Millionaire himself. And he wants to be made a friend of Tom. Well, buddy, you gotta go to friendsoftom.com and just look for where it says enlist in the Friends of Tom. Find that spot, and then you email, you fill out the form, and then I send you the membership card in the mail. It's that easy. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Tom? My name's Sean. Hey, were you talking about Ace Frehley melting?
Yes.
Earlier? I'm calling from LA. When I first moved out here,
yeah,
I saw Ace Frehley at an In-N-Out Burger.
Really?
And it took me a while to kind of place who it was. I just knew he was some old, rocker, But all I knew was that he was an old man who looked a lot like Cher.
Wow.
And he looks like Cher, and he wears ugly Hawaiian shirts now. So.
Were you a big Ace Frehley fan?
No, that's just it. Like, I see people who I don't care about.
Uh-huh.
Like, I saw Eddie Van Halen buying wine at the 7-Eleven a couple of months ago.
God.
that was a pretty big thrill.
What is your greatest celebrity sighting?
Gary Coleman.
Really?
Yeah. Place I was working. First floor bank, Coleman Bank there, saw him twice.
Who legitimately is the actually most famous person you've spotted?
I gotta go with Eddie Van Halen.
Did he have that guitar with all the tape on it with him?
No, he was, like I said, he was buying wine. He at the 7-Eleven, he told the guy behind the counter he had a dinner party to go to.
Did he walk through the 7-Eleven playing the guitar down the counter, like the Hot for Teacher video?
No, but there were bikini girls following him, and there's some flash spots going off.
How did he look? I think he had some health problems, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he had like throat cancer, lung
something
cancer.
Horrible. But did he look? He looked okay.
He looked okay, and he was smoking a cigarette too.
Oh, that's good. That's the spirit, Eddie.
Yeah.
Allegedly, he was smoking a cigarette. The last thing I need is to get sued by.
Allegedly.
By Warner Brothers.
Allegedly.
Thank
but
you.
Can you just imagine that dinner party though he was going to?
Who do you think would be at an Eddie Van Halen dinner party?
So I was thinking like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani,
Yngwie.
Yeah, Yngwie, Billy Squier, perhaps. The spirit of Stevie Ray Vaughan looking down upon all of them.
Gary Sharon.
Yeah.
Would be He'd actually be working, like catering the event. Like he now works for a catering service.
I'd say that Geddy Lee was there, but we're not in Toronto.
We're not in Toronto, and I want to just say, I just got an email. So if the Cheap Trick record was out in April of 1980, that's one for America. Permanent Waves was released in January 1980, making Rush the winner of the contest. And being that I am a citizen of Canada, I support that wholeheartedly.
Wait, you're Canadian, Tom?
I have rescinded my American citizenship.
Hey, did you ever see that show, Degrassi Junior High?
Well, I grew up on it.
Yeah.
Having been from Canada.
Oh, man. Well, I'll let you go, Tom.
Good, right?
What's that?
I said good times, right?
Good times, eh?
Let's keep it going, right? Out in L.A., Lipstick City.
Yeah.
Rock it hard out there.
Hey, if I see anyone else good, I'll call you next week, Tom.
Please do. Take care, buddy. Bye. All right. Hey, let's play a little music, and then we'll get back to the show. What's more appropriate to play after we were talking about turning people into goo than Sonic Youth with a goo? Western World. And Sonic Youth starting us off with My Friend Goo. From the Goo LP on Geffen Records. And the phone number is 201-200-9368, 201-200-WFMU, or friendsoftom.com, where you can get in touch with the show. Just zap us an old email. You can join the Friends of Tom. Join the Friends of Tom, where you get an actual membership card, an honest-to-goodness membership card for the club sent to you. Just go to friendsoftom.com and hit enlist, and we'll zap you your very own membership card in the mail. That's how it works around here. Fantastic stuff. (201-200-9368) is the phone number. Hey, Matt. Executive call screener Matt. There's somebody at the door. There's a guy at the door downstairs. Can you let him in? 201-200. 9368 is the fantabulous phone number to reach this program, where your call or your email matters the most to us. And I want to say I just got an email from Gord, who was very depressed, saying, how could I doubt that it was Rush who put the record out first and who had that riff? I'll pull that potato out of the exhaust pipe and make it into sweet, sweet poutine. Cheers, Gordon. Yeah?
There's a guy downstairs in front. He came to see you. He's not wearing a shirt.
Uh-huh.
He said he came a long way to see you. He needs to talk to you and you alone.
Okay.
And he's kind of weird. Do you want to let this guy?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Tom,
let him on. Let him on.
Okay.
Let him on. Thank you, Matt.
Can I sit down, please?
Yeah. Who? Can I ask who you are?
Yeah, you can ask that. My name is Tanner Wildgrass.
Okay.
I drove a really long way to see you. And there's a reason for that.
All right.
Word is you're a big Roadhouse fan.
The movie Roadhouse?
The movie Roadhouse.
Sure.
Really big fan.
I think it's a great movie.
Well, you'll be happy to know that you're sitting in front of the man that the character Dalton was based on.
Really?
Yes.
What was your name again?
Tanner Wildgrass.
Tanner Wildgrass.
Yes.
So you're the character that launched Roadhouse?
More or less. I was hired on as a consultant by the director Rowdy Harrington.
Mhm.
It is the movie is based on a good decade or two of events that made up my life up until that point.
Okay.
Series of events. I'm a real life cooler. I'm a folk hero amongst coolers.
Now the cooler in Roadhouse, that's the guy who, correct me if I'm wrong, you're in charge of the bouncers.
I am the head bouncer.
Okay, and you get the name Cooler.
I am the cooler. They are the bouncers.
Because you're cooling everybody out? Is that what that is?
I cool out the situation.
Okay.
I make sure the situation is cool.
Uh-huh.
And controlled.
Okay.
And that it's taken outside.
All right, well...
And I decide...
You decide, I'm sorry?
When it's time to not be nice.
Okay, so that's kind of like that Roadhouse toughness.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm that tough.
Really? Well, I mean, you're not wearing a shirt.
Pain don't hurt.
It's freezing out.
Pain don't hurt.
Pain do hurt, though. Pain hurt much. I mean, pain that's why it's called pain. It's painful.
I've learned to ignore it.
So you can actually block out pain.
Yes.
Well,
You've seen the movie.
Sure, I've seen the movie a few times.
It's as close to a documentary as it gets. It's basically a biopic about me.
Really?
Yes.
Roadhouse, you'd consider it an actual... That is your life on the screen?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And that's Patrick Swayze playing you?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. This is pretty intense. Now,
there are towns all over America that have an evil landowner that extorts money out of the independent businesses. This town has one. Do you know who he is, Tom? Who is Jersey City's evil landowner that's extorting money out of WFMU?
Like, who is our Ben Gazzara?
That's correct. Who is that?
I have no idea.
You want me to take care of it?
I didn't know that there's even a problem. I mean, this is all news to me. You're coming up here unannounced.
Same problems, another town.
Uh-huh. Now, as for people who aren't aware, the movie Roadhouse came out Like the 80s or something?
1989.
1989, and it's a film about...
Me.
It's a film about you, but it's a film starring Patrick Swayze as a cooler who goes and kind of takes over this down and dirty roadhouse that's overrun by corruption.
Right.
And
the Double Deuce.
The Double Deuce, yes, and it's overrun by drunkards and
40-year-old adolescents.
Yeah, and weird, like shady business dealings and all kinds of stuff.
That's right, drug deals.
Yep.
And a lot of pocketing of cash at the the cash registers.
Yeah.
And I took care of. Well, I'm sorry, Dalton in the movie took care of it. But I've taken care of so many problems like that over my life. And I decided that I just saw too many roadhouses, real life roadhouses, where the bouncers just couldn't take care of the situation. So I taught myself shirtless Tai Chi.
Okay.
And I learned, I took philosophy.
Sure, which is an interesting thing about the character. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right. Well, that's true. That's based on me. That's based on what my life. So, and I learned how to extinguish situations before they got out of hand.
Okay.
And I became a folk hero.
Really?
Yes.
So now the movie character Dalton,
yes,
played by Patrick Swayze. How, if you don't mind me asking, how did these movie people find this story of yours, your life?
I actually had been speaking to the director, Rowdy Harrington, previous to the filming of the movie. He knew of me. He had been to a roadhouse in Kansas City and had seen my work.
Oh, so it grew out of him actually admiring your actual on the job.
I think there had been some word in the underground or the whatever channels communication travels amongst roadhouses across the country. I think there had been some word about me, and he did indeed think I would be bigger.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
Now, the character is kind of like this weird amalgam of tough guy and actually, like, again, he's a philosopher in a way. I guess Dalton took philosophy courses at NYU or something in the movie, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
So is that you? Were you an NYU student?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I graduated with a 2-year degree from a community college outside of Kansas City. Philosophy degree, 2-year philosophy degree.
Really?
Yes.
So that is they embellished a little bit, but that's still
sure. It's
accurate.
A movie.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. Now, what does philosophy bring to the which is something I was never clear on in the movie, like why they had to make Dalton an actual philosophical cooler, like he was brains and brawn. But what does that bring to the table when you have that philosophy degree?
Well, there's the constant search for the meaning of life and all that. Well, I won't, all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you for cleaning that up. It's now. Please go ahead, sir.
Oh no, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I could say we were joined. We have a kind of an unannounced guest, which is. I
didn't mean to barge in. I just
figured
right. It's important that I met you.
And your name is Tanner Wildgrass?
That's correct. I'm from Tampa Bay, Florida, and I've driven 23 hours in an unheated 1981 Toyota Corona to see you.
Really?
Yes.
You drove just to come here?
Right.
You could have called. You could have set it up or whatever. You're here.
I'm sorry.
You're here. No, please. You're here, and you are shirtless. I mean, would you like to put a shirt on?
I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
So, did you leave Florida? Where did you come from?
Tampa Bay, Florida.
So you just came right from Super Bowl fever, I guess, or whatever.
Sure. Yes. Had to. I'm actually, my current job is I'm a cooler at a Chuck E. Cheese down there.
A cooler at a Chuck E. Cheese in Tampa.
Right. I don't know if you know this or not, but the Chuck E. Cheese have begun franchising their operations.
Okay.
So the owner of this particular Chuck E. Cheese opened up an adult lounge within the Chuck E. Cheese to entertain the parents and chaperones who are bringing children to the establishment, and things can get a little bit hairy. So he needed the best cooler in the business around there.
Really?
Right.
So you actually work at a Chuck E. Cheese, which is a kids' environment normally,
right. Yeah.
which has video games and like the ball pit for kids, and
sure.
and pizza and you know,
and the
animatronic characters,
right?
or
The
something
electro
like that.
animatronic characters every 30 minutes.
But there's at the one you work at, there's this added element of alcohol.
Right, and things can get a little bit hairy. So I was hired on as a much-needed cooler in that environment.
So it was getting out of control at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, that's right.
What, like drunken parents?
Well, yeah, like there would be a drunken dad or something, and I would have to put them down.
Now, when you say put them down, what do you mean?
The move.
What's the move?
You know.
Why don't you can you show me what the move is?
Sure.
Like you want to...
I guess so.
Actually...
I'll just demonstrate. I can't follow through with the move. Or,
okay. Well, do you want to try...
There might be a homicide on our hands.
Okay. So the move, if I was saying... Okay, here, let's just stage this here. Move this out of the way. If I'm causing trouble, hey, who do you think you are? Get out of my... I'm drunk.
I think it's time for you to leave.
I'm not going anywhere.
I think it's time for you to leave.
I'm not going anywhere. I paid to drink in this bar.
At that point, I would grab you by the
Okay.
arm. I would spin you around.
Okay.
Kick your leg out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Throw your arm around your back.
Okay. But how can that hurt if you pull my arm back?
Really,
Ow!
Really hard.
Okay, I feel that. Okay.
Reach around and I remove your throat with my hand.
You remove my...
I rip your throat out.
You physically rip my throat out?
That's right.
Oh, my God. So you would physically... That's thanks for the demonstration on that.
Hey, no problem.
So...
I've had to do that to a couple of out-of-control chaperones at the Chuck E. Cheese. And actually, a story that I'm not too proud about down there. As you know, at some point in the 80s, Chuck E. Cheese purchased Showbiz Pizza Place.
Okay.
So this particular Chuck E. Cheese has started using some of the old Showbiz gimmicks and attractions in their game and arcade fun area, which includes Billy Bob's Magic Cave. Do you know what Billy Bob's Magic Cave is?
No, I don't.
Billy Bob's Magic Cave is it's an attraction that for 3 tokens you can enter a cave on your knees, and it's just flashing, or just a black light with a lot of bubbles, and that's about it, really. But anyway, I caught you know how when you're dealing with 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, there's always like the one dude that's maybe overdeveloped.
Sure, there's like the kid who's he looks like he's almost a high school kid.
Right. And he's just, I caught one of these characters having Congress with one of the female chaperones in Billy Bob's Magic Cave.
Wait, an actual 5th grader?
Yes.
With one of the
one of the moms.
Oh my God! So you actually that's like a 12-year-old or something, right?
Right. Not anymore.
Well, yeah, that's disgusting. And so you broke that up?
I had to put him down.
Just like you did to me?
Right.
Because that move is actually pretty effective there. I mean, I thought when you were doing it, it just felt like you would physically were going to move me. But then you got my arm back at this angle that just... You didn't even go all the way back with it, but it was just like that one thing, and it hurt. And I could see how that would, in combination with kicking my foot out, I could see how you could really fell somebody.
Yeah, it's been a good pal.
No, I guess we're joined in the studio by Tanner Wildgrass, who is the you were the
real life Dalton.
The real life Dalton, yes, from Roadhouse. And now Patrick Swayze, was he cool with?
Everybody involved in that movie, especially the Sways.
That's Patrick Swayze. The
Sways.
Okay.
Did a great job. I think that what hit the screens was incredibly accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it is depictive of things that happen in small towns all the time, from start to finish. It's an extremely realistic film,
mm-hmm.
and I'm very proud of what they made of that movie. I still am in contact with Rowdy Harrington, and various other cast members, and like Sunshine Parker, who plays my landlord, plays Dalton. Sometimes I just get confused.
Like it's you,
right? Exactly.
Okay.
Plays my landlord, the grizzled, bearded, older man who is generous enough to rent me an apartment on top of a barn,
with all the hay and everything, and
which never was a problem.
No, it was kind of maybe not the most realistic thing, but I mean, is that how it happened with you, or?
It's happened several times. I've rented out. I've had to blow into town and rent out a space like that on several occasions. Sure.
And you actually just live in a hay loft,
right? And it's fine.
Okay. I would picture it would just be like bugs or something, but I
no
guess
bugs.
Not.
No
Okay.
bugs.
I guess I don't know Kansas, so so everybody on the movie was pretty cool.
Great. Everyone did a great job. The only character I'm kind of on the outs with is the character that Jeff Healey played, Jeff Healey himself.
Okay,
actually.
not the character.
Not the character, but Jeff Healey himself. We don't speak since the filming of the movie. My girlfriend actually left me for Jeff Healey.
The actual Jeff Healey.
The real Jeff Healey, yes.
So Jeff Healey, for anybody who doesn't know, is he's like a blind,
a white blues guitarist. Yes.
Yeah, who plays with the guitar kind of on its lap.
Right.
And so he was kind of not cool.
My wife leaving with him was not cool.
Well, no, that obviously would not be cool, but he was.
It was going on behind my back for a week or so. I mean, I was actually only on the set for one day because of a little issue that happened on the set.
What was that?
Another demon in my past. I had a little problem with a PA.
Okay.
Set. I actually I don't like thieves,
Sure.
And I caught a PA stealing some English muffins from the catering cart, and I had to put him down.
When you mean stealing what, like a pack of them or something?
No, just like a couple of English muffins from the catering cart, and
so he was he just taking them to eat? Maybe
I don't know. Well, I don't know what he was doing. He's not going to be eating much with a giant hole in his throat.
Wow, so that's not an overreaction, maybe on your part.
Nobody seemed to have any kind of problem. I mean, I was, banned from the set after that, but I haven't seen any other repercussions.
So you actually put a hole in his throat, just like.
That's correct. Just like the move that I just did to you.
Wow, that's.
And speaking of Jeff Healey, I don't know. You may not have heard this about me.
Yeah.
But I'm also a musician.
Really?
Yes. And
like
my music blows his out of the water.
Okay. You're
I started learning guitar after he took my wife.
Kind of, was it just sheerly was that the motivating factor?
I'm a very disciplined man.
I can see that. I mean, you're in outstanding shape. And I can imagine just being a cooler, you'd have to be a kind of on top of your game.
That's right. I want you to play track 1.
This is your CD.
That's my CD. Play track 1.
Okay. Now, what is the name of this band? I mean, because this is a CD.
That's just
it was like a
Tanner.
bird.
Yeah, it's me, Tanner Wildgrass.
Okay, track
That's
1.
Track 1, please.
Okay. We can hear it.
Well, I'm low down and dirty, but I got low down dirty ways. Let me tell you, babe, I'm gonna clean them up someday, but one day I'm gonna lose these dirty ways. 'Cause I'm low down and dirty, low down dirty ways. Low down in the morning, low down late at night. Tell you, baby, something just ain't right. Say, low down all the time. 'Cause I'm low down and dirty, mama, got low down on my mind.
Okay,
What's the problem?
I'll just get a little taste of the music, you know. What's that called?
Did you like it?
Sure, it's great. I mean, it's not my cup of tea personally, but it's.
That's just like I mean, that's my new stuff. You know, that's what I've learned. That's what 11 years of, well, I guess 12 years now, of being spurned by a woman in favor of Jeff Healey. That's what that'll drive you to do.
Now, was that you on the?
That's me singing and playing guitar. Yes.
Wow, you got a pretty good voice there.
Hey, thanks.
You, what's that you're eating there?
It's Vienna sausage. I got kind of hungry. I needed a snack.
Sure. Okay. I mean, please knock yourself out. You know.
No problem.
I guess we're joined by Tanner Wildgrass, who's he is the character from Roadhouse.
I'm a real life cooler.
A real life cooler.
Yeah.
And you were telling us about the Jeff Healey stuff, which is kind of depressing.
Let's get off of that. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, we will not talk about that anymore. Now, you also have something else with you there. It's like a manila folder or something.
It's my medical history.
Like in the movie.
Well, the movie was like
you.
Right.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Now, do you actually like Dalton? You carry around your...
I carry it around everywhere. It doesn't leave my side.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
Okay. This is actually this is like a doctor. This doesn't look like a doctor's.
Well, it's
thing.
not.
It's like this is a medical term. It's like stabbed. You know, punched in the ribs. I mean, this is an actual medical terminology. It's more like.
No, it's because I'm not a doctor.
Oh, so this is these are your notes?
Right.
Okay.
I wrote that.
Okay, so was that like a slight embellishment in the movie? Because he physically walked around with his doctors.
Well, it cost about $40 or $50 to buy that type of thing from a hospital, and I've moved around so much that I'd have to go around to so many different hospitals that.
Sure. Okay. So it's like
a little more convenient for me to make my own notes and draw my own body.
Okay.
And map out where I've been stabbed and kicked and punched and whatnot.
Now, what keeps you still tough like that? Like it keeps you going? I mean, after a while, doesn't the body just, the mind might be willing, but does the body let you down at a point?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Really?
No.
So your body just does not fail you?
No.
You're just, okay.
I mean,
is it mind over matter?
Something like that.
But so it's more like you just do it.
I just do it.
You're more like you don't want to intellectualize it.
No, I mean, you believe me, right? You believe this story.
Believe that what? You're
that I'm the guy that Dalton was based on.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Why not? I mean, you look like the guy. I know a fair amount about the movie, and you've kind of hit a lot of those, pretty specific behind the scenes points. So
I want to make sure you weren't a skeptic.
no.
Okay.
So, well, you are you in town? You know what I went? You came here just to talk to me?
That's sure. Yeah.
So you took that trip up because
I don't fly. It's too dangerous.
Oh, so everything's driving.
Everything's driving.
Okay, because I know Roadhouse is finally coming on DVD. I guess soon, or in the next couple weeks.
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I don't have a DVD player.
So this is not some sort of promotion for Roadhouse on DVD.
No. I don't want. Honesty is my thing, Tom. And I really need to be honest with you.
Sure. Do you still get a piece of the movie? Like
What
on
do you mean,
DVD? Like, will you get a check?
No. Should I be?
Maybe. I would. Something you might want to.
Who do I talk to about that?
I guess a lawyer, probably like an entertainment lawyer.
Well, okay. I'll make a mental note of that.
Yeah.
Something though, I probably need to come clean with you about.
What's that?
Is that I didn't really drive all the way here because I had heard that you were a huge Roadhouse fan.
Okay.
There's really another more pressing reason
What's
that I'm
that?
here. Well, Ken Friedman has hired me to kind of clean this place up.
Which place? FMU?
Right.
Okay.
Get rid of some bad elements, and you're first on the list.
For what?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Okay.
Just
when you say clean
up, take out the trash.
Oh, so like I'm the trash.
You're what I have to deal with.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do? I mean,
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Well, I have 6 minutes left in my show. I think I should finish it.
I'm going to ask you again to leave.
Well, I'm going to have to say I have to maintain the signal, and I'm going to respectfully decline.
I think it's time for you to leave.
No. No.
I think it's time to go.
No.
Let's go. Okay. Ow.
Ah!
Well, I'm low down and dirty, but I got low down dirty ways. Let me tell you, babe, I'm gonna clean them up someday, but one day I'm gonna.
That I actually have to, I guess, what is it called, vamping here? Till the best show on WFMU starts. Which, it is going to start soon. So soon. Oh. You know what? It's time to start it. Let's just do it, right? What are we sitting around here for? This is WFMU East Orange, WXHD Mount Hope worldwide on the World Wide Web at WFMU.org. Stay tuned for the best show on WFMU coming up now.
WFMU.
Best
WFMU.
Best
WFMU.
Best
WFMU.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
If it's 8 p.m. on Tuesday, that means it's time for the best show on WFMU.
180 minutes
worth of mirth, music, and mayhem, hosted by the one and only Tom Sharpling. The best show on WFMU broadcast each and every Tuesday night from the 24th floor of the WFMU broadcast building, overlooking beautiful downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. As always, the phone number is 201-200-WFMU. So call now. But please, refrain from dialing unless you've got something to say. My name is Ali Farinaki, and as always, thanks for listening. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Like the pizza box says, you tried the rest, now try the best. Take it away, Tommy!
The show's going to start in a few minutes, but let's listen to some records. Check this next one out. It's a personal favorite. Tell the show at. It's at the top of the page. Just click on Contact Tom. It's that easy. I actually have a question for you, the listener, which I need some help on pretty quickly. But let's tell you what we just heard in terms of the records. The Yardbirds checking in from 5 Live Yardbirds, reissued on the Fuel 2000 label, which is a division of Universal, which is a division of Pillsbury, which is a division of HBO, which everybody knows is a division of Time Warner, which everybody knows is a division of blimpies. Noam Chomsky was right. Blimpies taking over the world. Stephen Malcolmus checking in before that, a rare appearance on the show. Not one of the Hall of Famers here with the solo stuff. Pavement, you'll hear him with Pavement. It makes me believe that maybe I was as much of a Gary Young fan as I was a Stephen Malcolmus fan. But the new album, I was poking around today. Comes out in March. We got the sneak peek here. And I think on every third website you can get the entire album. We heard Water and a Seat from the forthcoming Pig Lib album on the Matador label. Before that, Comet Gain with their song Really Stay. Part of the fantastic Molly's Mix collection that the Kill Rock Stars label has released. It's an awesome budget-priced compilation. And starting us off, Imperial Teen from the Live at Maxwell's set by request. Sending that out. Ivanka going out to all those people who aren't feeling so good. 201-200-9368 is the number. I should say tonight's show will be action-packed. We've got so much stuff planned. Coming up later in the show, an in-studio appearance by the one and only Officer Tom. Who will be on the air giving us his movie reviews. Get ready for that. We are also expecting a special, secret, celebrity phone call later in the show. Well, actually, within the next 10 minutes, we should be getting a celebrity calling in. Exciting. But here's the question I need to know from you right now. I am bidding on something as we speak right now. There's something I want to win on eBay. The auction goes due in 1 hour and 4 minutes. And I've been tracking this thing like a hawk. Give me some eBay advice, everybody. How should I play this one? I missed out on a similar thing a couple weeks ago, and I don't want to miss out again. So if you are an eBay customer, if you know eBay, I need to hear from you right now. I need to tap your brain on how I should, what my strategy should be on this. Help me. Help me help you. Please. Tommy needs help. 201-200-9368. The other thing, which I would love, I think is exciting. We have the some exciting news. It is the Friends of Tom, which is, as you know, the Friends of Tom is our... It's the club. It's the fun club for the show.